All right.
I'm like, I want to read this right now.
That's the whole point.
Just reading the inside cover, I'm like, I want to read more of
Method 1533, a novel by Shannon Kirk. She is from Boston with some local roots. She's with us today to talk all about this, her first novel. First of all, the name Method 1533, what does that mean?
So the main character is very scientific. She's a clinical sociopath, and everything she does is the scientific method. So method is, you know, the main part of the title. And then 15 and 33 signify parts of her plan that she builds in this book.
Okay. Sounds
so
devious.
Right.
Yes.
Is it her plan? Is it someone else's plan? That's kind of the whole question about all of this, because you kind of can view her in two different ways, right? The main character?
Yeah, you could view her as the aggressor, but she's actually the victim. She's a kidnapped girl. She's 16 and pregnant, and the bad guys want to steal her baby, but it's her plan of how to get out of that situation, right?
How did you come up with this? This sounds very, I guess I'm just curious how you got the concept for this book.
So it came about in a couple of ways. I'm a lawyer, so dealing with, I don't really do criminal law, but of course I hear awful things all the time. And I was in a bookstore one day and found a book on sociopaths, a nonfiction, which I find fascinating, the study of sociopaths. And I thought, and I write on the side, I have other books, and I thought it would be really cool to do a really vulnerable sociopath. And what would that person do when they're in a vulnerable situation? How would they get out of it? And it came from there.
Define sociopath for people who are at home watching.
Right, so I'm totally not a psychiatrist or a medical doctor, so I'm just completely speaking from what I can understand of medical books and stuff.
Sure.
So as I understand it, as I'm trying to portray here, a sociopath is somebody who doesn't feel emotions like we feel emotions. This character, I took it a step further and made it so that she controls emotions. She can turn off love or hate or fear when she wants and feel nothing.
Wow. That's a scary individual.
Yeah.
Hence why they can be, you know, terrifying, and why this novel is so interesting. And you have some big news to share.
Yes. I do. I'm very, very, very excited. My film agents just finished negotiations with a New York-based production company, Next Wednesday Productions, Mary Jane Skalski and Damon Lane, for the film option for Method 1533. And that's exciting in and of itself.
Yes.
But it's super exciting because it comes in time with the release of the book. So we're all very excited about it. Thank you.
So it could be one of those, like, you have to read the book first, and then it's going to be the movie that maybe everyone's buzzing about.
I hope so.
And how do you find the time? You've written this book, it's been made into a movie, you're a lawyer, you're a wife, you're a mom, my gosh.
You know, I don't know, it's just something when you love something and you just make the time. And I commute into Boston, hour each way.
There you go. So you
travel a lot. So, yeah, I just cram it in.
The plot was sort of formed in your head as you were, on the way to work. That's amazing. Well, congratulations. This is no small feat.
10 seconds left. You have some highs to say, don't you?
I do. I have family in the area. My Uncle John, who's actually in the room, so hi, Uncle John. My Aunt Val, my cousins, Matt and Beth, and my grandmother, Nana.
Everybody's
Overland.
here.
Everybody. So
they're all proud of you, no doubt. Well, congratulations.
Oh, there's one last thing. There is a mention of Rochester in the book. There is, yes. So there is some play for Rochester.
Maybe when they film the movie, they'll do so here, too.
They need news reporters.
You never know. Thank you so much, Shannon.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, coming up when we come back, Hannah, she's been at the dairy farm. She's sheared a sheep. Today, she's farming with the Wegmans. We'll visit her again in just a moment.